Hi gang, Jeff McAleer here, and today I'm taking a look at what's in the box of Saints in Armor. This is the 6th volume of GMT's Musket and Pike Battle Series. The system was designed by Ben Hull, and Saints in Armor is designed by Brian Berg Asklev Hansen, that's a mouthful, and David Ekberg. There are 6 battles included in the box. White Mountain, Wimpfen, Host, Fleris, Stadlon, and Luder am Bärenberg. And of course, obviously, I'm probably mispronouncing half of those. So let's take a look to see what's inside the box. And the Musket and Pike Battle Series, of course, obviously simulates battles from the pike and shot era, or pike and musket era as people like to call it, from the late 16th century into the early to mid 17th century. So taking a look inside, we've got a 10-sided die. I can already see that we've got those good old GMT baggies for all your counters. And the rule book, 26 pages in all. Just flipping through. And of course, since this is the 6th game in the series, it's a standalone game. All these scenarios, all the rules are already in the book here. You don't need any of the previous titles in the series in order to play. So all the various different rules, not as lavishly illustrated as some of the GMT titles that we see, but looks like there's plenty of information in here. So there we have the rules, and then we have the maps for the different battles. And since there are 6 battles in the game, I will take a wild stab that there are 6 maps in the game. And yes, they are. And it looks like the top edge is facing one way, and then the bottom edge is facing the other way. So the players can actually probably put it between them. Then we have another of the battles maps here. So all in all, it looks like we've got 3 double-sided maps. Looks like pretty traditional war game graphics on these. And then we have the counters. And these counters look pretty small, to be honest with you. Let's zoom in to get a better look. As we can see, all the various different units, infantry, cavalry, mounted infantry, no doubt, musketeers, cannon, different leaders, and all color-coded. I would take a wild stab that these are probably color-coded by scenario. We've got another sheet of the counters as well. And I do notice some of the counters are double length, while others are just single chits. Various different condition markers, shaken morale, broken formations, open order, units which have fired a salvo, first pistol used, disabled cannon. Then it appears we have an order summary chart. So a player aid, just the single side there. And then each of the battles, it appears, has its own sheet with special rules, a bit of a period drawing of the battlefield. Each double-sided. So there are 3 of those. And a player aid card. Only 1 of those. And then one of GMT's patented playbooks, which I've mentioned in the past. I always really like the playbooks. And for Saints in Armor, I can see that it's going to have an even more important role in the game because each of the scenarios are going to be broken further down, and special rules are probably applicable depending on what battle you're playing. This looks to be more of a traditional war game that grognards of all stripes are certainly going to be able to get into. And this playbook is pretty long. All in all, 56 pages. As well as designer notes, which I always like reading designer notes in war games. So there you have what we've got in the box for Saints in Armor from GMT. I'll have a review of the title very soon. And until then, be sure to swing on over to thegaminggang.com for the latest in news, reviews, and opinion regarding the tabletop gaming world and so much more. Once again, this is Jeff McAleer, and thanks for joining me.